Alright. Got enough time to take out these lowly bums of the FCS rank. It's always tough when you're an FCS squad and you got to take on the defending national champions. This team transformed when I put Rule in that new outfit. Alright, boys.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this
Well, if it's raining or foggy,
it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Memorial Stadium,
it's raining.
Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the Stallions.
It's good golf out there today, boys.
Last year's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Let's go. Let's be vile in this one, boys.
Waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
On the run, fires downfield. Touchdown, Husker! They put their first points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Stallions offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that because of his speed. You saw on that blitz, they had no shot of blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
He'll do it himself. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, they're after him. If the quarterback's a little more
I could have went
there,
X.
maybe they hook up.
I wanted to go to
It's an
Malachi, though.
incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd
And the
down.
quarterback killed.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down.
Our receiving core is about a year away from
There
being
was no question where the quarterback was going
very
with that football.
special.
All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They've got the screen set up. Inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Nothing doing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. To the air, it's Morrison. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's that cannon. Morrison's got an arm.
This year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good
Got the big
positions.
tight end. I like this team. I like the old underdogs. I mean, not this one. We had no love going into that Texas game.
This crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Now this offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice
against this team?
that run altogether.
The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way.
Dang it, I always like getting that.
The big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
They're trying
You
to
go,
run the
Haas.
football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. And
Man, they got some good hands. Okay, we'll
The
punt.
Huskers will line up to punt it away.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing.
They're getting kick catch interference on top of it. Whoa! Okay.
So the decision
I like a little
made, and the coach
adversity.
will take the penalty.
Bring it on, Donkey Kong.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Nebraska in the 3-4 formation.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They're
Not
thumping.
what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
I like Jamerson.
Wants to go up top. Finds his target down the middle. They make the
pass.
stop,
Nice
trying
play.
to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud.
Play underneath on this.
Moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they
Jalen
get a sack at 47.
Spruce.
And the Stallions will send out the punt
Damn it.
unit. Makes a catch at the 10. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see
Go
if
hold
they
us
can
and
put together a drive
do a little
starting
Dana.
from their own 28. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You
Nah,
got the lead.
panic.
You got the football. You got to be smart with the football.
We're
make
just
your
figuring
plays,
stuff
put a
out.
good drive together here.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the grab. Really nice job.
We'll
there
wait
to
and
pick
see if
up
the
the
running
first
back would-
down and get it to their own 41.
If that would
And
develop.
the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. At the 40, there he goes. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires.
We're good, homie.
We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding
We
the
good,
lead.
homie.
Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to throw, it's Morrison. Using his feet to buy time. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Come on, Daryl.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes.
Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Cornhuskers.
We like this offense.
Huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today, in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams.
We have.
And the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have
Perfect kick.
on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The short hands, it's McGowan. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't
Big
he?
play.
So
That kid's
elusive,
just
he can make
fighting.
people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Gupta.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands.
I like it too.
Get it to your
Okay, so he
playmaker.
does well against
A
the
lot of times
3-4.
he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll send the back in motion. Pressure is
Wow.
on the way, and the pressure has
Shane
arrived,
Cherry.
and down he goes at the 30.
It's like a porn star.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons
Like a
why this team is
wrestler
finding themselves in a hole
slash
here in the
porn
first
star.
half is
What a name.
this has been a sack party.
What a
They
name,
can't
Shane
keep the defense
Cherry.
off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this
Okay,
offense
I'm
trying
good
to
with
put
that.
something together.
I'm good with that.
The Stallions look to keep this drive humming.
I think he gathered himself behind it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to fire. Using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Now the play fake. Hit as he throws.
What a
It's complete
play.
to the left. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
What
This
a
offense
play.
has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
We got some absolute killers on that D-line, dude.
2nd and 12.
Probably the best 72 overall in the world with McIntyre.
Out of the gun to give to the back. This
Dude's just
junior
so
making
huge.
His presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
There he is.
Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And here comes the Nebraska offense back
Beautiful
onto the
call,
field.
Holgerson. Gosh, what a call.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he
Ooh,
finds
he's about to
enough
fumble.
running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Trying to make magic with it. Turning it on. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Morrison. Safe completion on the screen.
Oh,
No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field.
You drop that
Stringing
on
first
me?
downs together like this makes it hard to
That
defend.
one?
Backed up now.
Can't
Here's
drop
second
that.
and long. Lost to throw again. Fakes to grab. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Husker! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Did he just whiff on it? Anyways, like,
Add another trip.
look at that. Boom! Boy's quick. Yeah. Shoo! Zoom! Don't talk about that speed glitch. Did he go, like... He didn't even know what to do. Wow, bruh.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Cajuns have been in games like these. Feels like they had a couple of nail-biters just last year. Time now to see what they learn. They're up by 7 over Louisiana. We'll circle back. Something big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Oh, I like this backup unit, dude.
The give to the tailback.
This backup unit
Breaks
sucks.
into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And
tripping,
man, oh man,
Shoddy.
could these guys use a score to cut into
Mancuso's
this
tiny.
lead.
McIntyre's a dog. Bruh.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Look how close he
A
was.
nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. And they'll go
This is where
really
McIntyre
quick, so you
slows
gotta
down,
be
though.
prepared.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right.
Ooh.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Avoids pressure. He makes the grab.
Oh, I took my own guy out.
With the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22.
That was some good tackling.
Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready for this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect position, forcing that incompletion.
The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
It's good.
Good job,
and that was
boys.
it. Solid, perfect. So they get the
Love to
field
see
goal.
it.
Now about to kick it
Team
away.
is
and
just
you gotta
fighting.
Stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Terrell Ford.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
I just don't think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive back downhill and give your quarterback a safe place to throw it. Receiver wasn't able to do it, and that made it easy on the DB.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Should have went onside here.
Will try to kick this one deep to get things
We'll sky
underway
it.
in the second half.
Such an Eckler thing, dude. Look at us.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
Bye-bye!
He needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And we'll see the offense make its
You
way
just have to
onto
love
the
it when you got a
field here,
D-lineman
hoping
and
for a
his name is
successful drive.
like
Got
Chantrell
blown out in the
Cheeks.
first half, and now just desperate to find
He's gonna get
anything
some.
to generate momentum
You know
here in
it.
the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for the...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Makes the grab. It's
Oh, first
They'll have
down.
to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, loser.
Plenty of work to do here on second and 1. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's McGowan.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the
Easy
first down.
completion,
Let's see
he
what they find
says.
in the playbook for third and long from the 43. They want to throw it. Got him downfield. There he goes. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll
This team's
spot it
for
at the
real,
28.
bro.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Not
What a
much
play.
here. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Love this quarterback,
Back to the line
dude.
At the 23, trying to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
McIntyre's just been terrorizing. Look at this guy. He's like, I'm telling you, he's 72 overall. No, granted, he's probably going up against like a 48 overall, but he's a menace.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try.
Oh, what a shot, kid.
Good, right down the boulevard.
Woo!
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Set sail out of the end zone.
Ah,
Nice job by the
thought the
kickoff
guy would
team.
maybe
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll
do
stop him
something.
at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. Now they they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for first down. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first
The walk-on
down
quarterback
and
getting a
second
lot of
and
play here.
wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Conway. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Why'd that last guy go over there?
Hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got him in the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch.
No, it's actually not.
It's
the second time. The other time we had a kick-catch interference on a guy that wasn't even the recipient initially.
Going right to work up top. Here's a heat.
McIntyre's going insane. McIntyre.
Man, I think this quarterback
Josh McIntyre, the gap specialist. Woo!
They're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
He is just going insane.
Coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Here we go, boys.
Here comes the option. Now the toss. Look out, he's got room. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Thank you.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go to the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska. Great job by the back on the option.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this
I mean, that's what our backup quarterback's role is going to be. It's going to be a good option QB for us. He doesn't really do anything too awesome, but
they've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's McGowan. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They're setting up the screen. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him.
There he goes! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Yeah, going to be just a little bit too good for the
Didn't have to go far for this drive,
old FCS Northwest squad.
doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
This is what a 40 overall gap looks like.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return
Jarrett
man
Powell about
reaches
took
the
out
end
all
of
the
line, and down he goes.
teammates.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Uh-oh.
He's got some space. And that tackle almost
See how I broke down?
saved a
Then I got him.
after he ripped off a huge gain. The Stallions, after exploding for
Went
that
fast
huge
and
run
missed,
back to
broke
work.
down, got him.
Looking downfield on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of
What
the
a
first down.
drive.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is
Good
on
job,
top.
kids.
Guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Got it behind the line. It's Manning. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards
Dude,
on
this
that.
freshman class is kind of sick,
And the
though.
Stallions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard. I wouldn't
This
say
cat's
they
awesome,
cut into the
too.
deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's
Yes.
just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh,
Plenty of
yeah.
distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Going for it all. He's got it down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Looks as if we
No,
have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him
I'm
out.
sorry, dude.
They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll throw on third down. And
I mean, his coverage was so good.
Got to give the defense credit on that. Play, taking everything away.
I couldn't move.
Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
This would be a very nice play here. Clint Palmer's got size.
Off play action.
Oh.
Feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake.
Are you dissing him?
He had no shot.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect.
I know.
And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Grimes. Catch in the middle, it's Ward. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab deep. Turning it on. And
man, I've been playing those so bad lately.
To the 39-yard line.
It's all right.
The Stallions will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Robertson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Stallions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Steamrolls his way ahead.
Woo!
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
With that last touchdown now, they're
guy.
trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score.
Hell no.
They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today.
Adam.
Like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45.
Gotta let these backups get run, you know, if they can't stop FCS Northwest.
Looking for room, it's Ward.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat.
It's like he's going so slow that I'm missing him.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Fires on the run. Got his man all by himself.
The most amazing play I've ever seen.
Pick up on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. The snap sets up the throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front, moving forward.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. He's out past the 35. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
We padded stats, whatever.
Consecutive wins, and
Cool.
when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking
Morrison
at
was
each
phenomenal.
other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So those are a bunch of the
Thanks so much
backups.
for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bum, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba doom, ba doom.